Not all facts go viral. Some stay buried in dusty science journals, ancient cultures, or nature's quietest corners. This isn't your average trivia list. It's the stuff no one talks about, but absolutely should. From zombie parasites to invisible animals and forgotten discoveries, these facts are so hidden, they're practically secrets. If you love uncovering the bizarre and the mind-blowing, get ready, because these 70 facts, you're not supposed to know them. 1. There's a species of jellyfish that can clone itself when injured, essentially healing by duplicating. 2. The Earth's rotation is actually slowing down. In prehistoric times, days were only 21 hours long. 3. Most of the oxygen you breathe doesn't come from trees. It comes from microscopic ocean plankton. 4. A bolt of lightning can make the ground beneath it radioactive. It fuses soil particles into glassy structures. 5. Human embryos develop gill slits during early formation, a leftover from our evolutionary past. 6. Your ears never stop growing. Unlike bones, ear cartilage keeps stretching slowly with age. 7. The longest living cells in your body are in your brain. Some neurons last your entire life, from birth to death. 8. The Mariana Trench is so deep, it could fit Mount Everest with space to spare, and it's still largely unexplored. 9. Octopus arms have their own nervous systems. Each arm can operate independently from the brain. 10. There are more viruses on Earth than stars in the universe, and most don't affect humans. 11. Some trees communicate through underground fungal networks, warning nearby trees of threats like pests. 12. The smell of freshly cut grass is actually a plant's distress signal. It's literally the scent of chemical screaming. 13. Human bones are stronger than concrete. Ounce for ounce, they can withstand greater pressure. 14. The largest volcano in the solar system isn't on Earth. It's Olympus Mons, on Mars, and it's 3 times taller than Everest. 15. There's an animal that breathes through its butt. The Fitzroy River turtle uses its cloaca to extract oxygen from water. 16. Some female sharks can reproduce without males, a rare process called parthenogenesis. 17. There's a metal that melts in your hand. Gallium turns to liquid at just 85.6 degrees Fahrenheit, 29.8 degrees Celsius. 18. A massive underground ocean exists beneath Earth's crust. It may hold more water than all surface oceans combined. 19. Some butterflies drink blood. They seek out open wounds in animals for nutrients like salt and iron. 20. Slime molds have no brain, yet they can solve mazes and remember paths, baffling scientists. 21. Venus spins backward compared to most planets, and a day there is longer than its entire year. 22. Some frogs can survive being frozen solid. Their hearts stop completely and restart in spring. 23. There's a jellyfish with 24 eyes. Each eye helps it detect light from different angles underwater. 24. Greenland sharks can live over 500 years. The oldest ever found may have been born before Shakespeare. 25. Babies have more bones than adults, about 300 at birth, which fuse into 206 with age. 26. The biological clock in women isn't fixed. Lifestyle and health can influence fertility longer than expected. 27. A single sneeze can release up to 40,000 droplets, some traveling over 20 feet. 28. Giraffes only sleep around 30 minutes a day in short bursts, usually standing up. 29. A massive blob of hot rock is slowly rising beneath the U.S. Scientists believe it could reshape parts of the continent in millions of years. 30. Some whales sing songs that can travel across entire oceans. Their calls are among the loudest natural sounds on Earth. 31. The Amazon rainforest creates its own weather. Trees release moisture that forms clouds and triggers rain. 32. The average human sheds about 8 pounds of skin cells every year. That's nearly your entire outer layer replaced annually. 33. There's a type of sea slug that can photosynthesize like a plant. It steals genes from algae it eats. 34. Some people are born with extra ribs, usually in the neck area, known as cervical ribs. 35. Earth's magnetic field reverses every few 100,000 years. North becomes south, and vice versa. 36. Your stomach makes a new layer of mucus every few hours. Otherwise, it would digest itself. 37th. Spiders recycle their webs by eating them. They reclaim the silk proteins to spin fresh ones. 38. A neutron star is so dense, 1 teaspoon of it would weigh more than Mount Everest. 39. The planet Uranus emits more heat than it receives, but scientists still aren't sure why. 40. When you blush, the lining of your stomach also turns red. It's triggered by the same nervous response. 41. Some ants farm fungi and herd aphids like cattle. They've developed agricultural systems millions of years before humans. 42. Human DNA is 60% identical to that of bananas, a reminder of how deeply all life is connected. 43. The world's deepest post box is in Japan. It's located 10 meters underwater for scuba divers. 44. The coldest naturally occurring temperature on Earth was recorded in Antarctica, minus 144 degrees Fahrenheit, deadly in seconds. 45. Your bones are constantly being replaced. Your entire skeleton renews itself roughly every 10 years. 46. Some turtles can breathe through their throats and skin underwater, allowing them to stay submerged for hours. 47. The number 4 is considered unlucky in many Asian cultures because it sounds like the word for death. 48. Your brain can create false memories that feel 100% real, even in eyewitness testimony. 49. There's a real creature called a zombie snail. Its body is hijacked by a parasite to attract predators. 50. The deepest part of your brain, the medulla, controls breathing and heartbeat, and it works without your awareness every second of your life. 51. There's a lake in Tanzania that naturally mummifies animals. The water's high salt and chemical content preserves bodies in eerie detail. 52. A microscopic creature called a rotifer was revived after 24,000 years frozen in Siberian permafrost, and it started reproducing again. 53. The smell after rain has a name: petrichor, caused by bacteria and plant oils released into the air. 54. In Japan, some train stations have crying rooms, private booths for passengers to let out emotions before boarding. 55. There's a species of fungus that glows neon green in the dark, and it once guided soldiers through WWI trenches. 56. The average pillow doubles its weight in 2 years due to dead skin, sweat, dust mites, and their droppings. 57. Earthquakes can turn solid ground into quicksand, a rare effect called soil liquefaction. 58. Scientists once discovered a virus with genes that match no known organism, and they still don't know where it came from. 59. A baby's bones are so soft, their skull plates can overlap during birth, allowing the head to compress through the birth canal. 60. There's a region in the Pacific Ocean called Point Nemo, the farthest spot from any land, over 1,450 nautical miles in every direction. 61. Sea otters hold hands while sleeping so they don't drift apart, forming literal rafts of cuddling otters. 62. Some lizards can squirt blood from their eyes to scare off predators, a built-in self-defense pressure burst. 63. A species of fish called the archer fish can shoot jets of water with pinpoint accuracy to knock down insects. 64. Your body emits a faint glow. Humans are bioluminescent, but it's 1,000 times weaker than our eyes can see. 65. The deepest known cave on Earth, Veryovkina Cave in Georgia, plunges over 7,200 feet underground, deeper than many mountains are tall. 66. There's a type of wasp that injects venom into a cockroach's brain, turning it into a zombie host for its larvae. 67. A newly discovered bacteria can literally eat metal, and it may one day help clean toxic waste. 68. The skin on your lips is 200 times more sensitive than your fingertips. That's why they react so quickly to heat and cold. 69. The average adult spends about 6 months of their life waiting at red lights. 70. There's a species of immortal flatworm. When cut in half, each piece grows into a full new body, indefinitely. You just heard 70 facts the internet barely whispers about. And now, you're in the know. Which one blew your mind the most? Drop the number in the comments below. Like, share, and subscribe if you want more content the algorithm doesn't expect. Because while most videos go wide, this one goes deep. And next time, we're going even deeper.